MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Justin Verlander will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the lights.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 7:08.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. One out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be. Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Labor Torres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The next 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 0-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
James Paxton is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
The right fielder, Joe Springer.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The third baseman, Alex.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Now batting, number 44. He stands in for the first time in this one. Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. We are still scoreless. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And my goodness, up and in. Very dangerous that time as he dives to the ground. It's ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Out in front of it, strike 1. Encarnacion on at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. Altuve for 1 to Gurriel, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Yuli Gurriel.
Leading up for the Astros, the first baseman, Gurriel.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. line towards center field. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Paxton steps into his windup. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Encarnacion. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Urshela.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Popped him up. Gurriel waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Marisnik is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Striding in, Jake Marisnick, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jake Marisnick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gardner is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball
2-2.
2-2 to count.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hard hit ball to short. Gregorius is there. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Paxton has his sign. First pitch on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. And he gets there, as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in to try it again. Torres looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
In there, 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. into center field. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Bregman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Three-two pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Torres is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, number 44, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home. Popped straight up. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-0 pitch. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gardner going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Houston. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 11. Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is right there. One gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the base is empty here with one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A high fastball is in there. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. The 2-1 home. Is strike two swinging. High in the air down the right field line. Springer on the run, but this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. That's popped up. Gurriel on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping up to the plate, Gio Urshela 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Josh James takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Cameron Maybin will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First offering on its way, and that swung on and missed for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Urshela, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Springer on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Yanks leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Paxton steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-2.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, and this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Gregorius leads off second with nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here now the 2-2. Weakly hit towards first. Gurriel brings it in, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Fouled away. A man at third with one away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Chopped up the line to first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is a base hit as the run will score, and the Yankees have come back to tie the ball game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Another try at 2-2, and he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now batting,
boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Vero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Vero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros 1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Paxton's ready. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Presley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Sanchez.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
A pause, and the 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So striding in, Gio Urshela. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
Ball.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Chirinos recovers. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Cameron Maben now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Altuve has it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 44. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Ready for another chance? Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right side. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Inside and low. 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired. 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Paxton has his sign. 1-0 on its way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail it here 2-1. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Harris is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
1-0.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the series, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, second baseman, Labor Torres.
In now, Torres, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1 and a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Payoff pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. The Yankees do get one on a solo homer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Green, a 27-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Marisnick. And the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Joe Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Smith An Ohio native. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Here now the 2-2 is in off the plate. Cameron Maybin will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now back left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in now, Cameron Maybin, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's running. This is on the ground over to first, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. No balls and a strike to count. Urshela on second. Maybin at first. 1 gone. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Ground ball left side. Altuve for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please.
So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Next up for the Astros, Michael Brantley. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Jose Altuve. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Gardner going back. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 44.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Striding into the box, number 44, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Two and 0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Now the 2-0. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Kyle Tucker will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3.
So stepping in, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The batter.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Tyler Lyons takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Tyler Lyons.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Last strike now for Houston. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's the ball low. He misses with the changeup. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. This pitch is popped up. Encarnacion has a play. And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees,